Hi there, it's Janice Thomson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And today I am filming my wildflower, no, yeah, that is what I'm going to use. But I'm doing stamping through the alphabet and we're on W today. So I'm using Wildflower Designs bundle alongside Wildly Flowering Designer Series paper, and I've got some bits of it left because I think I had, oops, I dropped things. Oh, that's not good. Okay, dropped my Stampin' Mist in the bin, but I've got it out. So this, I have quite a few bits, so I need to do a bit more using of this. I think I did have more than one pack of this over the years, so to be fair. It is so pretty. Isn't it gorgeous? So I don't know if this is going to hang about on online exclusives or not. But the bundle is in last chance. So the stamps and dies have considerably reduced, so I just thought I would so this video should be coming out to you for the first time on the 23rd of April, and just to remind you, we have free shipping. I always forget that I'm actually supposed to be trying to sell this product. I just simply come in on a craft, but honestly, if you would like to shop in my shop at JazzleDazzle.stampinup.net, I'd absolutely be thrilled to be your demonstrator. The dies for this, I'll show you them in a moment, they're reduced from £29 to £20.30, and the stamps are reduced from £21.50 to £10.50. So that's £11 off them and £9, well, £8.50 from there. So that, if you so order them separately and not as a bundle, because the bundle price is still what it was previously. So you're obviously going to make a bigger saving by ordering these separately. So there you have Wildflower Designs, the leather before we make something. So I'll put back in here the dies that I've used. I've done a bit of die cutting. So I've cut with that one and I've cut with this one. And I'll show you in a moment, and I will be using some of the stamps during the making of this card. So I had quite a few scraps because I'd obviously used the blues a bit more, so I have scraps of them. So I've cut out the smallest, sort of a hexagon, but it's not an equal hexagon. So I don't know if it has another name. I've been out of school so long, I've forgotten all these things. So, and using the other die, you get the bigger die with the scalloped edging. You get a middle piece and a frame. Now I've cut that out in what's it called? Secret Sea, the very dark blue that's just coming. And I've cut it out in white. So I have this was obviously too close to the edge, but I wasn't really looking to use that. I wanted the white bit from the middle, I think, which I'm not even sure I'm going to use. But I thought it might, oh, that's, you need to, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I wondered about just gluing them together just to give that a bit more depth. Well, I will, won't I, if I can get glue to work. Let's see if we can manage to just get some wee dots of glue out of here. No, come on, play with me. Doesn't want to play today. It played this morning before I went for my swim. Came back and did a few things, and then I come to do this and it won't. And there it's going now. I just want a wee thin smear here. Right. And then we'll just pop this over the top and see if it works. Yeah. really just, it just makes this a bit more substantial. Because I will use this as a frame, and the fact that the white bit hasn't got the full scallops on is not really relevant because we won't see that. So that, I've got that, and then I've cut out these bits with the dies. Whoops, and I've got a large white bit which I'm not sure I need, and a large navy piece and a smaller white bit. The smaller white bit I'm going to stamp on before we start. So I've just got Secret Sea. It's a darker blue than we're using there. I think this has boho blue and misty moonlight in it, but you know, what's the different blue between friends? That one, and I need a slightly bigger block for the flower. So let's see. I'm going to stamp the sentiment full strength. Be careful of the halo that I've picked up extra ink there, but I'm just careful I'll get away with it. I think I want that down here. I got away with it. Do be careful of that if you've got a juicy ink pad, but Secret Sea's new. So now I'm going to use this. It's like cow parsley, and this one could be an allium, could be an agapanthus, could be whatever you want it to be. So I'm going to start off with this one. I'm going to stamp off twice with this. 1, 2, 3. That's nice, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. And then this one, what I'll do with this one is, in fact, will I add on? No, don't overcomplicate it, Janice. Once I start stamping, I never want to stop. So this one, I'll stamp off once, and then just try to add this so that the head is above the sentiment. That's all right. And then we'll stamp off once, add it in there, stamp off once, and just add a bit on there. I think we'll just leave it at that, but it's just giving it textured. I'm not going to colour these in. I'm just going to leave them as part of the pattern. You have got the wee edge because of the die cutting, but that's okay, and they'll get cleaned later. Now I'm hoping my glue is going to work with me, but what I need to do, what I want to do for, no, I don't need this white one. What I want to do is get this one and roughly get that roughly in the middle. I did have a wee play without gluing anything together. So this is Secret Sea, which is one of the new colours, which is a nice dark blue, very dark blue, which is really good. I mean, previously we thought Night of Navy was a dark blue, but honestly when you put it against Secret Sea it's much lighter. I'm pairing this up with crumb cake because there's crumb cake in the paper. So I'm basically just going to do a wee kind of patchworky pattern. I think that's where I'm going. Trying. Now for this one, I want that edge to be kind of in the middle of this and touching. Whereas in a moment you'll see, I wonder if I've got a, yeah I have. So see, I haven't, I'm going to bring this because some of these bits are, I forgot that I didn't need the glue all the way over there. I'm going to do this one, the same pattern. Now I just need glue it on to sort of diagonally opposite. I will be trimming that down. That's it. Okay, and then what else have I got here? What have I got? What have I got? What have I got? Okay, so just wondering if it'd be easier to just would that work better? I'm just trying to space that edge with an equal gap on both sides, which will then leave a gap because this hexagon is bigger. I'm just having fun. I hope you can all see okay. What we've got this one and that one. I'm going with the way the holes are, and then I'll just use these ones for the corners, I think. Right, so shall I put that on the top? No, put this one. I'm just talking to myself, so don't worry, you don't need to answer. I do that a lot. Again, Janice, that's supposed to be that way. And just equidistance. Now there's been a bit of a miscut there, however, when I'm done I'm going to be putting that over there so that won't be seen, so I'm not going to worry about that. That'll be enough, I think. Isn't that pretty? And I'll just do the corners. Now I'm being a bit extravagant because I could be just using 2 of these, but I'll be cutting all that off, but that's not what we want. So we're leaving a space. It's like that glue grab. That was why it slipped, because the glue hadn't quite grabbed. A bit of glue there and a bit of glue there. So it's just a wee patchwork with these elongated hexagons. Someone can tell me what they're really called. To me it's a stretched hexagon. And then that is going to sit on there. I'm just going to glue it on and then we'll do all the trimming at the end. Why not? So we're just making a posh thank you card here, I think. And then we need some bits of glue on the back here. Not a lot, because it'll squeeze through these sort of die cut holes if you have too much glue there. You could go on, this would make a good scrapbook page as well. You could do a good old background there. But I think I might bring my trimmer in to do this. It's just something makes me think. And of course then we have all these bits we can use on something else if we want to. I'm just taking all the extras, so we're back to our 14 centimetre square. So it's a good way to use up scraps, slightly large scraps, but still it's using up scraps. And then let's just simply go on to the card base. If the glue's still working with us, we'll be okay. Just hold it down. Just give the glue this moment just to grab. Now, just... so there you have it. Now if there is a gap here, this piece of paper, and it was after it was glued, I realise it has slipped up over the edge of that. So what I might try to do, I'll probably ruin my card altogether if I knew where I have put my new marker pens. They've disappeared. Oh yeah, you're here. So I could take the Secret C marker pen just as a way to see if we can fix that. So I'm not sure I like that too. We won't be fixing it, but disguise it. So if I just run the marker card in that gap, it's all right up there, but those three bits there, that's more or less disguised that. I think there might be a bit of... That's not going to go. Right, we'll just stick with that. So thank you so much again. So that is my card for W. Do you like it? Yeah, we've been W'd. So yeah, so thank you so much for following this series. If you've not already subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate you. I know we've got a few extra subscribers this last week or so. So if you're new, thank you so much as well. And please share this out to anyone you think might like to see some card making videos. Now, yeah, W. Are we at W, X, Y, Z? So X tomorrow. Who knows what I'll come up with for X. But I certainly don't have a stamp set that begins with X. So anyway, thank you so much. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.